may be seated. Good morning. My name is Shannon Batchelor, and I have the absolute best job in the world. I am the very proud principal of Monroe High School. We are so grateful that you are here and welcome you to the celebration of the class of 2025. At this time, I would like for Jackie Nye and Ivan Gomez Ocampo to join me on stage. High school can be difficult. There are a lot of ups and downs. All of you have accomplished a great deal and should be very proud of that. These two individuals finished their high school career at the top of the class of 2025. The class of 2025 salutatorian is Jackie Nye. The class of 2025 valedictorian is Oscar Gomez Ocampo. I'm so sorry. Ivan, sorry. I don't know why I called you Oscar. Congratulations. Hey, Ivan. Yep.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Ivan Gomez Ocampo, and I want to welcome you to the graduation of the class of 2025. Thank you very much to all of you for joining us on this very special day. Today, we celebrate an important achievement and acknowledge the hard work we all put to be here. So while we all had different journeys, we meet here today. For some, every day was a challenge. For others, it was a fond memory to hold on to. And for all of us, it was a challenge we needed. Every day we changed a little, at school or outside of it. These changes happened in the visible and invisible. Today is a day of big change, one where we won't see the effects immediately. I hope this change is a positive one, because while I don't know what this change will bring to all of you, I do know that you have made it this far. And if you can make it this far, you can make it further. No matter what struggles you face, you will make the change a positive one. So again, here we meet, faces of the known and unknown, to celebrate the change we all went through these 4 years. Thank you to the family and friends who have supported us along this journey. Thank you for your support at every moment. You are the people we turn to when we don't know what to do, and the people we will keep turning to in times of confusion. We are glad you can make it this far with us. And while I wanted to end this speech in a happy note, I know many of us are struggling in these times. One thing I learned in my AP Biology and Environmental Science class was that a community that is more diverse will always survive a natural disaster and recover faster. Our communities are in danger right now as we speak. Our diversity is being targeted and attacked. So while many of us struggle, I hope that we can celebrate the diversity and inclusion that many of us face right now. Women are getting attacked for their rights. Many LGBT plus communities are facing struggles, and families are being torn apart. Remember, a diverse community will always recover faster. They are targeting our diversity and our education to make sure that we cannot grow. Even after a disaster, a community goes through, in nature, you go through succession, which is a time of recovery. I hope that our succession is healthy and strong, and our communities and bonds grow stronger. Gracias, mamá. Gracias, papá, por estar aquí conmigo hoy. Gracias a mis hermanos y mi hermanita y a mis amigos por estar aquí. Los amo mucho. Congratulations, Class of 2025, and thank you all very much for your support.
Buenos días a todos. Mi nombre es Carla Santos Pichardo y es un honor darles la bienvenida a la graduación de la clase del 2025. Muchas gracias a cada uno de ustedes por acompañarnos en este día tan especial. Hoy celebramos un logro muy importante, el resultado de años de esfuerzo, dedicación y perseverancia. Todos hemos recorrido caminos diferentes para llegar hasta aquí. Para algunos cada día fue un reto, para otros una etapa llena de recuerdos que nunca olvidaremos. Pero para todos nosotros, estos años fueron una transformación constante, cambios visibles e invisibles que nos moldearon a quienes somos hoy en día. Este día marca otro gran cambio. Tal vez no veamos los efectos de inmediato, pero espero que este cambio sea un cambio positivo. Porque si hemos llegado hasta aquí, no importa lo que venga, también podremos llegar más lejos. Cada uno de nosotros tiene la fuerza para transformar los desafíos en oportunidades. Gracias a nuestras familias, amigos y seres queridos que han estado a nuestro lado en cada paso del camino. Gracias por su apoyo en los momentos de duda, por creer en nosotros cuando no podíamos hacerlo por nosotros mismos. Ustedes son el respaldo que nos ha sostenido y lo seguirán siendo mientras avanzamos hacia nuevas etapas. Compañeros, lo logramos. Esto no es el final, sino el comienzo de algo aún más grande. Sigamos adelante con esperanza, con fe en nosotros mismos y con la certeza de que estamos listos para lo que venga. Felicidades, clase del 2025, y nuevamente gracias a todos por estar aquí. Y quiero dar una gracias a mis padres y a mis familiares por todo el apoyo que me han dado en todo este camino. Pero nuevamente, muchas gracias a todos por estar aquí celebrando con nosotros.
Watercolor. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ladies and gentlemen, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem. be seated.
Today we have several special guests with us to celebrate your accomplishments. I would like to ask that our guests stand as their name is called. First, UCPS school board members, Reverend Jimmy Benchin and Reverend John Kirkpatrick. From Union County Public Schools, we are joined by Dr. Kevin Plew. Representing your educational journey, we have Mr. Ferguson, the principal of East Elementary, and Ms. Amanda Stinchcomb from Benton Heights Elementary. From our community partner atrium, we have Ms. Denise White, Mr. Michael Jordan, Ms. Virtuous Harris, and Ms. Melissa Hines. Last but certainly not least are your Monroe High School faculty and staff who are here to celebrate you as well. Speaking of celebrations, many of you are wearing honor cords to recognize accomplishments that you achieved throughout high school. When I call your cord, please stand and be recognized. Please hold your applause until the end. The gold cord is summa cum laude. The silver cord is magna cum laude. The old gold cord is cum laude. Our Wayfind students are wearing Wayfind medallions. Our blue and silver stole and cord are ROTC honors. Our blue and gold cord is FFA honors and leadership. Our student government is wearing leadership medals. The white cord is the North Carolina Academic Scholars. The white stole is a part of our TRIO program. The teal and white cord is the Health Science Academy. And the red cord represents One Blood. Congratulations.
Good morning. First, let me start by greeting all the graduates of the class of 2025, faculty, staff, and all the families present. Today is a day of rejoicing for everyone as we have finished high school, another achievement in our lives. We are not just graduates today, we are survivors. Survivors of getting up early and going to bed late. Survivors of running after a bus. Survivors of fun caddies, and survivors of not finding an answer on Quizlet. We have grown, learned, and evolved together over these years. And although from now on, each of our lives will take a different course, we will always hold in our hearts all the memories we have shared. From laughter, tears, triumphs, failures, and even a pandemic, we have experienced everything that has made us strong and resilient people. Today, with great happiness, we head towards a new chapter. We have many goals, and above all, so many possibilities to design our future. We will face the challenges of the adult life for the first time, but we will face them with the determination and all the skills we have learned over these years, because we're winners. Gratitude enriches the soul.
Today, I urge you to say thank you. First of all, say thank you to yourselves for believing in yourself, for not giving up in doing all of this, and for not having days off. We all here have one or more people who believed in us even when we didn't. And what a more beautiful moment to express our gratitude than today when we have achieved it. And if you can't do it in person, I suggest you to pray for those who supported you and who watch you from heaven today. Dream and pursue your dreams in your own time and way, leaving a positive mark on society. It's never too late to start. If you don't believe me, look at me. Despite spending 6 years in high school and only 3 years in this country, I still made it. Don't settle, because we have been blessed with so many possibilities and opportunities to reach our full potential. Today, we not only celebrate the end of one stage, but the beginning of another one. From now on, we will be leaders and innovative people that will change the world. I wish you all the happiness, success, and peace possible. Thanks, 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 class of 2025. Buenos días. Primero que todo, quiero empezar por saludar a todos los graduantes de la clase del 2025, facultad, personal y todas las familias presentes. Hoy es un día de regocijo para todos, pues hemos terminado la preparatoria, otro logro más en nuestras vidas. No solo somos los graduantes, en el día de hoy somos sobrevivientes. Sobrevivientes de levantarnos temprano todos los días y acostarnos tarde. Sobrevivientes a correr detrás de un autobús. Sobrevivientes a cajas para los teléfonos y sobrevivientes de no encontrar una respuesta en Quizlet. Hemos crecido, aprendido y evolucionado juntos a lo largo de estos años, y a pesar de que ahora en adelante la vida de cada uno tomará un rumbo diferente, siempre tendremos en nuestros corazones todas las memorias que hemos compartido. Desde risas, lágrimas, triunfos e incluso una pandemia, lo hemos experimentado todo, lo que nos ha convertido en personas fuertes y resilientes. Hoy con mucha felicidad nos dirigimos hacia un nuevo capítulo, tendremos muchas metas y sobre todo tantas posibilidades para diseñar nuestro futuro. Enfrentaremos retos de la vida adulta por primera vez, pero los enfrentaremos con determinación y todas las habilidades aprendidas a lo largo de estos años, porque somos triunfadores. La gratitud enriquece al alma. En el día de hoy les exhorto a decir gracias. Primero, agradézcanse a sí mismos por creer en ustedes, por no rendirse y hacer todo esto, y por no tener días de descanso. Todos aquí tenemos una o varias personas que creyeron en nosotros cuando ni siquiera nosotros lo hicimos. Y qué momento más hermoso para expresar nuestra gratitud que en el día de hoy cuando lo hemos logrado. Y si no puedes hacerlo de manera presencial, les sugiero a que oren por quienes les brindaron su apoyo y en el día de hoy los ven desde el cielo. Sueñen y persigan sus sueños a su propio tiempo y manera, dejando una marca positiva en la sociedad. Nunca es tarde para empezar. Si no me creen, mírenme a mí, que a pesar de que duré 6 años en la preparatoria y 3 años en este país, lo logré de igual manera. No se conformen, pues hemos sido bendecidos con muchas oportunidades para alcanzar nuestro máximo potencial. Hoy no solo celebramos el fin de una etapa, sino el comienzo de otra. De aquí en adelante seremos líderes y personas innovadoras que cambiarán el mundo. Les deseo toda la felicidad, éxito y paz posible. Gracias, 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 clase del 2025.
Having met all North Carolina and UCPS requirements for a high school diploma, I ask that the class of 2025 please present themselves for diplomas. Please hold your applause until the end so every family can experience the joy of hearing their graduate's name. Did I mess up? It's actually after diplomas, but you can go ahead and do it now. You're good. We're going to do the senior challenge first. It's okay. You're fine. It's okay. You're fine. It's okay.
Good morning, classmates, teachers, families, and friends. Today, as we stand at the edge of a new chapter, we are also closing a very important one. It's exciting, it's sad, and honestly, it's a little scary. But most of all, it's full of possibility. As we celebrate everything we've achieved, I want to take a moment to talk about something simple but powerful, and that is staying true to yourself. In school, we've learned equations, essays, which bathroom had the best mirror, and how to navigate our crowded one-way hallways. But one of the hardest lessons to learn, and the most important, is how to be yourself in a world that often tells you to be someone else. There were moments these past few years when it was tempting to blend in, to dress a certain way, talk a certain way, or to even follow paths that didn't really feel like our own. We've all felt the pressure to meet expectations, whether they came from others or from ourselves. But what I've learned is that the more we try to fit in, the more we lose what makes us who we are. Staying true to yourself doesn't mean having it all figured out. It means listening to your own voice even when it's quiet. It means holding on to your values even when they're challenged. It means making choices that reflect who you are, not who you think you're supposed to be. As we move forward, whether to college, a job, the military, or something completely different, I hope we carry that lesson with us. Be bold enough to be yourself. Speak up when it matters. Walk your own path even when it's not the most popular one. And remember that it's okay to grow and change as long as you're growing into the person you want to become. So to the class of 2025, I challenge you to be different, to speak out and to not fit in or hide. But most of all, I challenge you to be yourself always, because every one of you is amazing. Congratulations and never stop being you. Thank you. Buenos días, compañeros, maestros, familias y amigos. Hoy estamos comenzando un nuevo capítulo y también estamos cerrando una muy importante. Es emocionante, es triste y sinceramente da un poco de miedo, pero sobre todo está lleno de posibilidades. Mientras celebramos todo lo que hemos logrado, quiero tomar un momento para hablar sobre algo simple pero poderoso: mantenerse fiel a uno mismo. En la escuela aprendimos ecuaciones, ensayos, cuál baño tenía el mejor espejo y cómo movernos por los pasillos llenos de gente de un solo sentido. Pero una de las lecciones más difíciles de aprender y la más importante es cómo ser uno mismo en un mundo que muchas veces te dice que seas alguien diferente. Hubo momentos en estos últimos años en los que era tentador tratar de encajar. Vestirnos de cierta manera, hablar de cierta manera, o incluso seguir caminos que no sentíamos como nuestros. Todos hemos sentido la presión de cumplir con expectativas, ya sea de otros o de nosotros mismos. Pero lo que aprendimos es que mientras más tratamos de encajar, más perdemos lo que nos hace únicos. Mantenerse fiel a uno mismo no significa tener todo resuelto. Significa escuchar tu propia voz, incluso cuando está en silencio. Significa aferrarte a tus valores, incluso cuando se ponen a prueba. Significa tomar decisiones que reflejan quién eres tú, no quién crees que deberías ser. Al avanzar, ya sea hacia la universidad, trabajo, el ejército o algo completamente distinto, espero que llevamos esa lección con nosotros. Sean lo suficientemente valientes como para ser ustedes mismos. Levanten la voz cuando sea importante. Sigan su propio camino, aunque no sea el más popular. Y recuerden que está bien crecer y cambiar siempre y cuando estén creciendo hacia la persona que quieren llegar a ser. Así que la clase del 2025 los reto a ser diferentes, a expresarse y a no encajar o esconderse. Pero sobre todo, los reto a ser ustedes mismos siempre, porque cada uno de ustedes es increíble. Felicidades y nunca dejen de ser ustedes mismos. Gracias.
Now we're going to ask the class of 2025 to present themselves for diplomas.
Ivan Gomez Ocampo. Carla Abigail Santos Pichardo. Federico Estudio. Claramar Gomez Osorio. Anissa Diana Ayala. Tyree Demani Marsh. Jesus Jarquin Ambrosio. Misael Acadilon Castro. Aldo Noel Acadilon Tecango. Bernice Acosta Vargas. Jesse Adrian Alberto Quintanilla. Rocio Sarai Alcocer Aguilar. Dayanara Alcacer Mendoza. Giselle Alcocer Figueroa. Alasia Heavenly Star Allah. Aricia Rodaria Allen. Angel Denise Alsobrooks. Jada Alvarado Ramirez. Melanie Anaya Velazquez. Jacqueline Andon Garcia. Wendy Arce Lopez. Angie Arita Rivera. Isabella Armanta Mentano. Joshua Badillo Belmont. Keon Lorenzo Barney. Yaret Baez Amaya. Abby Damaris Barrera Cardona. Nady Celeste Barrera Cardona. Nicholas Barrero Leguizamon. Isabella Becerra Rodriguez. Nancy Betancourt Habana. Brianda Briseda Bonfil Vergara. Brian Ezekiel Bonilla. Eudora Louise Bolware. Travion Brewer. Ezra Thomas Brooks. Chase Zion Brown. What's your name, sweetie? Faith Tamia Sheree Brown. Vanessa Capote Hernandez. Emilio Carbajal Hernandez. Estrella Yamaleth Carbajal Villanueva. Get your cards. Thank you. Isaac Messias Cardenas. Tamiqua Chantel Denise Carlock. Allison Carranza. Sharon Reina Carrasco Duran. Giselle Casarubias Castillo. Emiliano Castaneda Tapia. Andre Alexander Castro Jacobs. Axel Castro Salgado. Elizabeth Cecilio Batalla. Bobby Camrisha Chambers. Keegan Davion Chambers. Amador Chavaria Vergara. Yadira Chavaria Nicholas. Yasmin Chavaria Nicholas. Yaniri Marlon Chavez Estrella. Giovanni Chino Tequapa. Jamari Khalil Clark. Alexander Colin Islas. Mary Grace Condor. Norberto Suriel Cortez Verdugo. Daniela Cortez. Deontay Amir Craig. Roger Criollo Cuayawasho. Anthony Cruz Ramigo. Jasmine Amaya Davis. Joel De Leon. Felipe Ronald Delgado Floyd. Amando Sarah Delgado Floyd. Noah Saul Delgado Hernandez. Allison Grace Diaz Cuban. Haley Ann Driggers. Jonathan Duenas. Kiesia Cynthia Janae Duncan. Job Salazar Perez. Kevin Oswaldo Duran Ruiz. Shadiq Marcel Epps. Jaden Tyreek Faulkner. Khalil Jonathan Faulkner. Celine Paola Flores Alejandre. Alexander Flores de la Cruz. Isaiah Emmanuel Ford. Andrew Hawthorne Forsyth. Malachi Gaddy. Raekwon James Gaither.
Joanny Galeana Abarca. Angel Nashay Galman. Susan Alejandra Galván Cervantes. Evelyn García Cortés. Seiri Jocelyn García Cruz. Juan Manuel García de Ara. Kimi García Tello. Diego García Lara. Gabriel García Neri. Jessica Sidlali García Páez. Lisette Guadalupe García Rosado. Priscilla Brianna García. Kelly Itzel Gómez Cuamacateco. María Guadalupe González Carmen. Juan González Nicolás. Kim Daniela Guzmán Ramos. Yashari Demetrius Hamilton. Your card, okay. And what's your name? Jaquez Hammond. Anaya Heath. Jamiria Heath. Kevin Jimenez Calderon. Kathy Hernandez Elias. Francisco Jared Hernandez Guzmán. Adán Hernández Ramírez. Vicky Hernández Sakich. Uzi Ezequiel Hernández. Aleja Lachey Hood. Deasia Houston. Kayla Brianna Houston. Ethan Andrew Hoyle. Cormarion Inzar. Natalie York Iverson. Xavion Ivy. Rashonda Jefferson. Gloria Noelia Jiménez Buendía. Roberto Juárez Espíndola. David Judal Garay. Alexandro Antonio Camiche. Amers King. John Quavius Knotts. Kanasia Knotts. Dustin Thomas Landis. Deasia LaMonica Lawrence. Eddie Levy. I know your name. Zion Lindsay. Oscar. Huh? What's your name? Cesar Lopez. Héctor Abraham López Ramírez. David López Sánchez. So I gotta go to that side. Anyway, I'm good. Tell me their cards. Thank you. Aliyah Hewitt.
Zachariah Jacob Motes, Asia Malachi, Natalia Marin Aniqua, Cynthia Marin Barrera, Michelle Marquez, Zamarion Marsh, Elizabeth Martinez Flores, Luz Elena Martinez Neri, Leonardo Martinez Sánchez, Jared Omar Martinez Silva, Kayla Ann McCauley, Kaylin Michelle McGinley, La Thomas Trayvon McRae, Kenny Meneses Salazar, Nehemiah Darnell Montgomery, Itzel Saraí Morales Espíndola, Xochitl Sidlali Morales Rodríguez, Rafael Morales Sánchez, Maicon Alexander Morán García, Ashley Moreno Rivera, Ismael Mota, Cameron Mollis, Josiah Malcolm Mongo, Brandon Nájera Domínguez, Michael Navarro Hernández, Jackie Nye, Diego Nicolás de Jesús, Erika Orduña Villarreal, Jasmine Ortiz Hernández, Kawan Owens Hamilton, Carlos Alberto Pastor Matul, Jocelyn Pérez Álvarez, Brittany Isabel Pérez, Victoria Perfecto Sarga, Brandon Perkins, Zanaya Zanay Pickett, Cianelli Polanco Ceballos, Coeja Polk, David Portillo Delgado, Zamaya Zanay Prince, Mario Oliver Puac Juárez, Rihanna Antonia Quick, Christopher Quintana, Emily Cuestan Warcha, Diana Reagan, Yogesh Rai, Yuridia Ramírez García, Vanessa Ramírez, Dominic Razo Serrano, José María Regino Ramírez, Angel Demetrio Reyes, Joana Reyes, Radasion Kwan Richardson, Andrea Riquelme Alvarado, Jared Rivera Noriega, Catherine Rivera Noriega, Irvin Jair Rivera Moreno, Cynthia Rivera Quizapa, Abraham Rivera, Cameron Robinson, Shania Robinson, Talia Janaya Robinson, León Fernando Rodríguez, okay. Leon Maddox Rodríguez Garfias, William Ramírez Cordero. Rojas Cordero. Denise Roldán Roldán. Laura Romero Preciado. Ashley Romero Salgado. Antonio Romero. Lorenzo Roque. Adonis Rory. Omar Israel Rosales Alva. Kaden Roy. Joangeli Saavedra Zambrano. Sakaya Abina Saki. Janessa Salazar Sánchez. Giselle Salazar Leiva. Evelyn Salgado Bastida. Yarel Salto Pérez. Jezabel Guadalupe Salvador Ocampo. Hermelinda Sánchez Vega. Jair Sánchez Martínez. Dulce Arelis Antillo Isoteco. Negli Sakich Álvarez. Joseph Samuel Sharon. Jairo Silva Enríquez. Alan Silva Castañeda. Jasmine Solís Carmen. Leonardo Sosa Capote. Kirsten Sarai Saul. Vanaya Monique Stevenson. Denasia Stover. Sanaya Stordivant. Jesús Tapia Cortés. María Tapia Cortés. Ángel Teposteco. José Luis Terán. Raquel Topke Morales. Kalik Troll. Jocelyn Turcios Bonilla. Heidi Tut Menchu. Pedro Valenciano Rodríguez. Montserrat Valle Valente. Ashley Vargas González. Nicolás Vázquez Son. Atzel Vejar Gutiérrez. Brianna Chantel Velázquez. Luis Humberto Venegas. Heather Villafranca Herrera. Scarlett Villanueva Orellana. Natalie Mireya Villeda Celaya. Jacqueline Viruete. Lishon Wall. Brianna Walters. Braylon White. Keith Whitfield. Jacqueline Sandoval, Wiggins Sandoval. Kamari Williams. Cherokee Wilson. Joshua Yanis Mora. Jordan Mackay Young. Abril Sakawa Barrera. And last but not least, Ashley Guadalupe Zúñiga Gámez.
till everybody sit down. Whew, we done made it to the end, you guys. The closing remarks. All right. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. As we stand here on the threshold of the future, it's hard not to reflect on the journey that brought us to this moment. Every late night, every challenge, every ounce of energy you poured into your studies, today, it all pays off. But it's not just about the grades or the exams or the accolades. It's about the growth. The person you were when you first started this journey and the person you are today. The lessons learned in the classroom are important, but the ones learned outside of it, those moments of self-doubt, fear, and triumph, are the ones that truly shape you. We've all faced obstacles. We've all stumbled and fallen, but we've always gotten back up. That resilience, that determination to keep moving forward is what defines us. No matter where life takes you, remember this. You are capable of so much more than you realize. Take a moment, look around, see how far you've come. Look at the faces of your peers, your friends, your loved ones. They've been with you every step of the way. And now as you step into the world, know that you carry with you the lessons, the memories, and the love of those who believe in you. This is not the end. This is just the beginning. So go out there, dream big, take risks, and remember how much you are capable of. The future is ours, and it starts today.
Hoy marca la culminación de años de arduo trabajo, dedicación y perseverancia. Aquí, en el umbral del futuro, es difícil no reflexionar sobre el camino que has traído hasta aquí. Cada noche, cada desafío, cada pizca de energía que dedicaste a tus estudios, hoy todo vale la pena. Pero no se trata solo de las calificaciones, los exámenes o los elogios. Se trata de crecimiento. La persona que eres cuando comenzaste este camino y la persona en la que te convertiste hoy. Las lecciones aprendidas en clase son importantes, pero la que aprendes fuera de ellas, esos momentos de inseguridad, miedo y triunfo, son los que realmente te moldearán. Todos hemos enfrentado obstáculos, todos hemos tropezado y caído, pero siempre nos hemos levantado. Y esa resiliencia, esa determinación de seguir adelante es lo que nos define. No importa dónde te lleva la vida, recuerda esto, eres capaz de mucho más de lo que crees. Tómate un momento, mira a tu alrededor y observa lo lejos que has llegado. Observa tu rostro de tus compañeros, amigos y seres queridos te han acompañado en cada paso del camino y ahora al llegar al mundo recuerda que llevas contigo las lecciones, los recuerdos y el amor de quienes creen en ti. Esto no es el final, es solo el principio, así que sal afuera. Sueña grande, arriésgate y recuerda siempre lo mucho que eres capaz de hacer. El futuro es nuestro y empieza hoy.
At this time, I ask that the class of 2025 stand. In just a moment, I'm going to ask you to turn your tassel to the left, signifying that you are officially Monroe High School alumni. Remember to go after your dreams, stop by and see us on occasion, and remember, once a Red Hawk, always a Red Hawk. Please turn your tassel. May I present to you the newest alumni of Monroe High School.